Okay, we're going to now look at Francis Bacon, and we're going to look at producing one of his pieces of work on Pixlr, a free web app that you can on a tablet or Chromebook or PC or Mac. It's completely free, which is great. I'm going to have some pictures of Francis Bacon in front of me as my reference when I produce a stunning self-portrait of myself in the style of Francis Bacon using Pixlr. Okay, so let's get on to actually seeing it work. So I'm going to grab my screen here. So I'll get rid of that because I don't need it. And I've got a fresh page up here. So I'm going to just type in Pixlr and search for it. Okay, one of the first proper searches that comes up is pixlr.com, online editor. Click on that. We're going to want the advanced Pixlr E. Okay, so we'll create a new, and we're going to go to full HD here. Click on it, and then just press create. What I'm going to do, I've taken a photograph of myself in a very glamorous sort of position, and I've got it in my emails here. And so all I'm going to do is right click, copy image, go back to Pixlr, and then I'm just going to paste it in, and voila, it appears. Now, we've done this on Photoshop before. Pixlr is very similar. A few things might look a bit different, but if we look here, dodge and burn, click on that, and you can see at the top here, lighten or darken. So lighten would be the dodge, and darken would be the burn. So I'm going to click on darken and the shadows. I will warn you, the strength tends to be a little bit stronger on this than it was on Photoshop. So I'm just going to take it down. Look at the brush size. I'm going to make the brush a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to try and, oh, that's been quite good actually. I'm going to take the strength up. If you look here, this is the strength of the burn, so you can see how much it's burned away. That's quite nice. Yeah, very quickly it burnt that through there. So I take that around there, in these areas. Just keep clicking on it. That's it. Until it's gone away there. You can see how quickly it's burned away the kind of skin color. So you've got to be careful of it a little bit there. I'm going to go up to highlights to get some of this white filled in quicker. Okay, be a little bit more careful now. So you can see the dodge tool works much as it did before. Okay, and for when we're going to use the smudge tool that we used before, go to the little teardrop. And you've got blur, sharpen, smudge. So there we go, the smudge, and you can push in against the face there, change the shape of things. Again, change the brush size. You'll get a more dramatic effect. Now I think I'm gonna really push then complete Francis Bacon way. I curl it round. Just get the feeling that's really pushed in. And drag that down. There we go. Of course, get that going in there. I'm really going to play with that later, I think, with the burn tool. Okay, so next I'm going to go back to the burn tool. I'm going to make it a bit smaller so I can start to play a little bit more with it. Okay, and it should be strong enough. Oh, it's unlightened. Let's try mid-tone, see what happens there. I'm not sure if I like the mid-tones one quite so much. I would just darken some of these areas here. I'll go up to shadows. They're very strong. So bring it back down. That's better. So I can really bring out blood curdling reds on the mouth there. Inside the nose there. Really want to bring that detail down there. Inside of it. I think I can. That's if I can burn this enough that I can actually loosen the corner of the mouth there. That's it. wait a minute. So I'm just using the burn tool here, and I get some of these real Francis Bacon sort of bruised looking colours coming through. And it's quite ugly and distorted. And I see Francis Bacon's work quite often is, even if he occasionally thinks it's beautiful himself. Okay, let's have a little bit of experimentation with some other things in here. Just overworking things is really nice occasionally. That's really good. I think the flesh is ripping off the skin there. Okay. So there may be some things though that we want to play around with. So I'm going to go back to that, and I'm going to get lighten, and I think I'll just change the size of my brush a little bit. I think down a little bit more. And then we could start to maybe play on certain areas like lightening maybe the tooth, or get a little bit more strength in it. Oops, done it there. If I do something wrong, just go and do it. Maybe I want to kind of play around with the area there, or I want to really almost paint in the eye up there, create kind of painterly effect. It's almost kind of drawing over it to create some of the marks to make it look more like paint than. If I can enjoy a little bit here, so if I play with the brush, so rather than having the normal brush, I'm going to go down and I'm going to get this sort of brush. And really kind of play with how things are. Okay, and then back again, I'm going to use the blur tool, I think. Not as much tool. A little bit smaller in size. To kind of really play with that paint quality I'm getting there. I'll experiment and see what happens if we use the blur. That's nice as well. Okay, so suddenly really are getting some nice painterly techniques with this. Okay, so there you go. That's my Francis Bacon used. And what have I used? I've almost only used this smudge tool here, or smudge and blur, and the dodge and burn. If I have a quick look here, I've got a sponge, and I can increase the color on things, so I can really liven up colors. Really make them bolder. Okay, and then over there, or I can take the colors out, so I can really dull off certain areas of it. Okay, so there you go, vibrant, saturated, temperature. So you can change all these things. You have a little play around with them. And of course you can paint on the work yourself as well. Clone areas. All the things you normally have in Photoshop are available for you with this. But I think that's looking quite good. Let's just have a quick chop around there and see if there's a... just want a quick look if I can find it. Yes, there you go, crop. I'm thinking that's quite a nice Francis Bacon picture. And of course I can then just go down and save it. Save it as a JPEG, good file quality, and then download it to your computer and then send it to me. Okay, I hope you've understood that. It is the same basically as Photoshop. I actually quite like using this, I've got to be honest. So it's a bit more easily explained than Photoshop. So anyway, I hope you guys cope with it and I hope it works really well for you.